Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R-Squad911, back again with another unboxing video. Today, my daughter will not be joining us, even though she really wanted to, but she's been so busy with all her extracurriculars, so she's going to be upset when I do this video, but I just got to get it done and get this displayed and get this video out there on YouTube. But anyways, if you watch my other video of me unboxing the Green Goblin Marvel Legends helmet, you know that I'm about to unbox this one, which is the Marvel Legends Premium Roleplay. What do they call this? Premium Roleplay helmet, or just Premium Roleplay Marvel Classic Doctor Doom helmet. I'm not. I know Doctor Doom. I know some general stuff about him, but I was never like a huge fan of him. But when I did see this helmet, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It has fabric with it, so it's kind of like a mixed media helmet mask, and I just wanted to check it out and get it. So because now I'm apparently starting a Marvel Universe helmet collection instead of just all Star Wars you see there. So now I'll have Ant-Man, Star-Lord, Iron Man, the Deadpool talking head, Green Goblin, the Spider-Man mask that I had. That one has my most views. It has like over 80,000 views. It's kind of crazy. Lots of Spider-Man fans out there, obviously. And now adding to it will be this Doctor Doom. I don't want to start going like backdating and buying all the old helmets because there's just too many of them, like Thor's and I don't know who else I'm trying to think of. But I just don't have the space or the money, right? So let's open this thing up and see what we're getting into here. All right, so this is just the brown shipper box, which is nice. I got this on Amazon. I believe it was 160 to 170 Canadian. When you open these boxes, you just got a short knife and just kind of just score the top of the tape. You don't want to dig down hard. Whenever I get these on Amazon, they always open these boxes to make sure there's only one in here and they're not sending you like 10. Because that's happened once. I ordered one light bulb and they sent me a whole box and I ended up getting like 20 light bulbs for the price of one. So yeah. This was open on the bottom and resealed, it looks like. So I'm just gonna flip it upside down like this. And yep, there is an X-Acto knife cut right there. It's not huge like the Green Goblin one, but it is there. All right, so this is the box. Which is the front, which is the back? That's the back. This is the front. Right there, it says Doctor Doom Premium Roleplay Helmet. Everything else in different languages. Marvel Legends series. Looks pretty cool. The guy wearing this helmet almost looks cross-eyed here. Yeah, but the hood here is fabric, so that would be pretty cool to see. Yeah, that's the top of the box there. Shows the helmet like that. This, and then the back here, before I show it to you, it says include stand. So Green Goblins came with a stand. But this stand for Doctor Doom looks much more significant than the Green Goblin stand. So basically it's include stand and fabric hood. No electronics, nothing, no voice changing, no lights and sounds or whatever. It's just literally a premium roleplay helmet slash mask. Okay, so we'll bring this box up close so you guys can see it. All right. Screen is turned off there. Yeah, that is the front of it. That is the top of it. That's the bottom of it with the kind of like a scratch, so it's fine. I can live with that. And that is the back of it right there. And these are the sides. Cool, right? Okay. So, where did I put my knife? I think I put it in my pocket here. Right here. Just gonna open this thing up. 1, 2, 3. Throw this knife in the box here. Don't want to rip the box. So just gotta get that tab up. Don't crease it either. I'm just picky like that. And then just slide it out like so. A lot smaller than the Green Goblin helmet, that's for sure. And it's just packed like this. You get the fabric hood right there, like that. And then the helmet is just placed like so. Very, very simple. No instructions. Might be in there. It's all like padded up or with like kind of like that tissue paper wrapping. Let's put this off to the side here. Let's open up this hood first and check it out. When my daughter was helping me open the Green Goblin, she was just like tearing these things open. And I like to open these gently so that you know, you can kind of keep everything pristine and whatnot. All right, what is this? There is something in here. It says Hasbro, Canada, represented by, manufactured by. That's not really instructions. It's just saying where it's from, where it's made. Let's put that off the side. So this is the hood. It's nice. Oh, look at that. They have the little like hook there. It's very sharp. And I guess the hood just goes like this. There is an elastic here, just I guess to, when you put it on, you can wrap around your neck. That's cool. But basically you can see the shape of it like that when it's flattened out. Right? And you open it up here. It's actually tailored quite nicely. Yeah, there's like there's no inner lining. I thought there was, but it is softer inside, and then you get that nice kind of like harder-ish shell on the outside. It almost feels like it would be like Gore-Tex or something, or like a Gore-Tex coating. But it's nice. It's, you know, green. Okay, let's open this thing up. This is the helmet here. Just one piece of tape in the center of it. Huh, I guess this is the stand, so that's the stand there. That's what I just peeled open, actually. So we'll open up the stand. It's all wrapped in tissue paper there. Definitely can't peel away the paper. I mean the tape off the paper. You just have to tear it. So we're just going to open this thing up. Open that up. There's another piece in here. Not sure what that is. Oh, I have an idea. You just build the cylinder on the top here for the stand, but kind of have like that Doom crest, so Victor Von Doom logo there in gold. This is just plastic, shiny plastic. It would have been better, I think, if it was more matte, but looks good. All right, I'll show that to the camera once we assemble this thing. Then you open up this thing here, and this has what you would build the actual stand with. Another wrapped. This is more like waxy tissue paper. This is just the regular tissue paper, like if you went to a department store and they wrapped your clothes with it. Okay, let's open that up. Oh, there's actually two in there. I guess they use the waxy paper so it can slide in and out nicer without having, without it binding. Okay, so there's one piece right there. And there's another piece right here. And it looks like obviously the smaller one goes on the top. There is a notch right there and then a notch there. So it can only really go one way. You line it up, push it together. So notch here as well, notch here in the front. So you just kind of line it up and you push it in. It's all press fit. There's no clicks or anything. That's all it is. And then I guess this goes up on the top. And there's also a notch, so you cannot screw this up, really, unless you like cut off those notches or broke those notches that you'd put this on backwards. So notch in the front here. It's not a notch, but like a peg sort of thing. Just line it up, push it down, and there you have it. That is the stand. We'll bring it up close so you guys can take a look-see. That. Some detail here. It's kind of nice. Some detail on the sides here. But I'm not really digging this shiny plastic. Logo maybe should have been more shiny. Maybe, I don't know, different color gold for the D so it just pops out better. That's something you can probably do yourself. But you can see here, those are those notches right there, and the notch right there. They all have that, and they're all in the front, and it all just pegs in together like so. Okay. Now we're going to open up the helmet. All right, there we go. That's the helmet. And of course, you know, you get that seam. That's why I really, really like the Green Goblin one. There is no seam that goes across the top like that. Kylo Ren has it. Vader doesn't really have it because it has that top shell that goes on top. The Stormtrooper doesn't have it. Does Rex's? I think Rex's has it on the sides. Yeah, it just, I mean, at least the hood is going to cover it. But man, that sucks. I'll show you guys it up close. That's it right there, guys. No lenses here, just like, you know, actual Doctor Doom's mask. So I'm always thinking, like, why don't you just shoot him through the eyes? You know, it's comics. That's inside there. There's no extra detail inside here, like in the Green Goblins or some of the Star Wars helmets you have. This one's literally just whatever was injection molded here is there. Usually they make some walls and put some parts in it, but because I guess this is just molded out of whatever material he made it out of, it's just, it is what it is exactly. So maybe that's true to form. This has an adjustable strap here, whereas the Green Goblins was just literally foam pads inside, and it fit me just fine. Just like the Green Goblins, it has this soft inner eye surround and nose rest, which is nice and comfy. This one has, you can't really speak through it. There's a slot right underneath here where your voice can travel through it, but this does look like it's a mesh honeycomb. It is not. It's just clear plastic that they put there with that honeycomb pattern, which makes it look like a mesh. It's kind of similar to the mesh that you see here. So it has all these, you know, details here. It's quite simple, this mask. I don't think it's worth what I paid for it. You can see like some of the detail in here. And then you have some weathering and some kind of like indentation from when this helmet was crafted. These rivets here that go all across. Down here, the chin, that's a good solid chin. The weathering seems to just end here. It goes from, you know, nice, you know, weathering or whatever, but maybe that is true to form too, because when he's fighting or whatever, most of the brunt of all the force is in the front here. It's not really on the back, and plus, you know, come on, we got this durable green hood that probably protects the back here. Yeah, but it kind of just ends here, and then back here it's almost like pristine, or maybe they were just too lazy and didn't want to weather it anymore. There seems to be some slots here. I think I did see something sticking out. I thought it was a tag in the hood, but I think those are like plastic inserts that insert into these slots here. Something else I noticed here is this kind of a nice detail on the back rim of the helmet there. It's quite nice. But yeah, let me try to put this thing on. Don't know if that'll fit me. Nope, I definitely got to loosen it up. Oh, I almost like gouged my eyes out there. Jeez. Okay, gotta open this thing up here. And it's just like a belt, guys. Like if you look right there, just kind of unbuckle it. It is flexible-ish plastic. Yeah, and you just open it up like so. And then you just slide it into ring there. And then kind of, I'm just going to put it really loose just in case. We'll see. And that is much, much better. Visibility is pretty awesome. It's very echoing in here. Visibility is awesome because there's nothing here. But this is quite distracting. So now I kind of see how in the photo for the pictures that they used on the box, the guy kind of looks cross-eyed because like this is quite distracting right here. And you kind of have to really try to not focus on here or else you're going to go cross-eyed. That could be annoying after a while, just wearing it at like a con or something. But yeah, it fits nice. It's actually very comfortable. It's very light and easy to take off, right? Okay. Let's see. So basically this kind of shape here fits right into there. Yeah, and it actually fits really solid. You know, I mean, you rattles a little, but it's not like teetering at all. This is a much better stand than the Green Goblin because it's actually off the table too. But I wonder when you put the hood on, is it supposed to sit like this or sit higher? Maybe no, it's supposed to sit like this. How did I have it before? Well, I guess I didn't have it perfectly centered, but yeah, okay. So I thought like, wow, it's kind of blocking this, but it was more solid the other way that I had it. I don't even know which way that was, but it's supposed to sit like this. And that's nice. It's nothing's on the table, only the stand is touching the table. But I guess when you put the hood on, it's probably going to be, you're going to have to wrap it around this. I'm not sure if this crest will be even visible, but we will take this hood and yes, there are tabs and there are little clips in it. Jeez, I really thought those were just like tags or something, but you can see them right here. These are the tags right there. And they literally just clip. I'm going to do the back one first. Yep, just clicks right in. And you take this top one here. It clicks right in. So that's nice if it's like a windy day at a con, when you're like moving from building to building. The wind blows it, it's not going to come flying off your helmet. Did I even put that on right? Aha, so it has to be taken off like this. Over it like so. And, oh, okay, it doesn't really block that. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Like you're not going to have it down here. You're going to have it kind of up under his chin like that. You can like flare this out a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. It is going to be a dust magnet, this hood. Oh, you can't even pull it back because those tabs, this is where it's supposed to sit. Not further forward, not further back. This is where they want it. It would have been nice if they didn't do this stitch seam all the way up down the middle. Like if it was just more flowing, it would look a lot better. But overall, it looks pretty good. Would I pay this much money for it if I had to do it all over again? Probably not. But as a display piece, like from here, like from behind the camera, wow, that looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to put that on with the hood and see how comfortable it is. It's probably going to interfere with the mic a little bit, so please forgive any sounds that it makes. Okay, let's get that off of there. All right, So, gonna put my head through this elastic, bring this down over my face, and I don't know, does that look good? Does it not look good? I can't tell, but now I feel like I'm a horse with these blinders here, because my peripheral now is literally just here. With these peeled back, I could see this way and that way. But with the hood, and if you're at a con, you really have to like look where you're going. I'm sorry if this is rubbing against the mic and making noises. But yeah, I feel like Doom. Like all I need to do is get a cloak, maybe a chest plate, and some like metal gloves, and that'd be a great cosplay. Well, I guess I gotta get to the whole suit, but on YouTube, if it's just like waist up, then it's okay. Huh. All right, this is pretty cool. Ah, you can like breathe like this. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's put this on the stand. We'll bring the camera up close so you guys can see it more detail up close with it on its stand. But not sure. There we go. I think that's where it's supposed to go. Nope, that's completely. How did I do it before? Yeah, that's center. That's it right there. Now, the Green Goblin one sits a bit lower. This one would have been better if it gave it a little bit more height, maybe an inch or two more. So it kind of keeps all of this off the table because this looks pretty low. Yeah. Okay, let me grab the camera. We'll get up close and get the Lazy Susans. We'll spin it around. Really not much to see except a lot of cloak and a lot of face, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys can take a look if you guys are on the fence about buying this. I probably would wait till it's on sale, but yeah, we'll let you decide. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Here we are, kind of face to face with Dr. Doom. Yeah, looks pretty good. Most of the details really just up here. And peel this back a little bit. You can see the tab right at the top there, but that is mainly all the detail right there in the face. Most of this detail gets covered up. There's an ear there. But what's nice about this is you don't have to get one of those neck gaiters if you're wearing this, because the hood pretty much covers up all your neck. But this is exactly how Dr. Doom kind of wears it anyways, so that might not even be an issue, right? So when you have the hood sitting down like this, it obviously covers up the base, but it kind of looks ugly when you see all these seams there. I really don't like the seam here, and they ended up all the stitching right there, which looks horrible. And it's not like they even got it straight across there. They just like doubled it all up, and it just kind of goes off on a tangent there. But if you're going to be doing the hood, you just kind of fold it underneath his chin there. There's kind of indentation on the stand, and you can just kind of sit it like so. And it kind of gives it the nice kind of the droops over here. Yeah. Again, I wish that the stand was slightly higher, because without this Lazy Susan, these would be literally right up on the table, right? And then if you display this out like outside of a case, this is going to get pretty dusty, and we all know like that kind of like white haze it's going to give it. Then you're going to try to wipe it, and it's going to be all smeared and stuff. But this material it's not very fuzzy or whatever. It's pretty, like I said earlier, it kind of reminds me of like Gore-Tex. So I think it would wipe off quite nicely. But yeah, that is the front there. There's the side. You can kind of see like the little, elf hook there. I don't know if there's an actual name for that. Put a comment below if you know what this is called. But yeah, it's not like they cut it to have it. Well, they did, but they sewed it to bunch it up to give it that kind of like loop, or that angled downwards, right? Or else it kind of would, yeah. Anyway, so that's the back of it there. And yeah, you can't really, the clip is literally right here, so there's nothing really to see there. This part you'd have to fold underneath so you don't get those, see the ribs and the tag, of course. I'm gonna do it like this. But overall, pretty cool. I mean, I feel like it's quite accurate to how I remember Doctor Doom in the comics. All right. Yeah, I just wish this would kind of just stay in place. Like that, so you can see the emblem. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is worth it or if this is something that you really want. I mean, it is going to be awesome for those die-hard Doctor Doom fans. Like I said before, I don't know too much about Doctor Doom, but I just thought it was a really good-looking helmet. And again, I'm trying to get all my villains and heroes of Marvel, starting a new collection and hopefully a new display for that. Where am I going to find the space? I have no idea. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. This is the Marvel Legends Premium Roleplay Helmet Mask of Doctor Doom. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.